Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out and completing a review on the Jurassic Park Trex Rampage, which is official LEGO set 75936. It consists of 3,120 pieces. I've also completed a brick by brick speed build on this set here. You can see a snippet of that video in the top left corner. Feel free to check out that video in the pinned comment below. The set essentially comes with three different components. We have the T-Rex, we have the minifigure plaque along with 6 minifigures, and then we have the park gate, which has a lot of different scenes on the back side. So we're going to start by taking a look at the 6 awesome minifigures that this set comes with, all of which can be displayed on this really cool stand. And in behind that stand there's a plaque that has all the different specifications of the brick-built Tyrannosaurus Rex. It has its name, meaning, its height, length, width, diet, and also habitat. Not only that, but the stand has some foliage on the front here, along with this baby dinosaur. On the left here, we have Dr. Ian Malcolm. Really like this minifigure here. Really neat torso piece with the jacket that's sort of ripped open and the sweat dripping down his chest. Also, his legs have, like his pants, have a rip, and it looks like he's got a belt around his leg there just to sort of stop the bleeding from the wound that he got during the movie. We'll take a look at all the alternate faces up next. Next to that, we have Ray Arnold, who of course is played by Samuel L. Jackson. He has a really neat torso piece. I really like his lab coat, his tie, and also you can see it has the Jurassic Park symbol. A pretty neat sort of multicolored leg piece as well. I think the only thing that this minifigure is missing is a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, because you know in that movie he's constantly chain smoking. The next one here is of course John Hammond. John Hammond has a nice torso piece there, which is just sort of like a collared shirt. I also really like the accessory that he comes with, which is like his walking stick there, with of course the amber with the mosquito with the dinosaur blood in that amber there. And then right up here we have Ellie Sattler. Ellie Sattler also has a really nice torso piece, sort of the pink coat that's been tied off. I also really like her legs as well. It's got sort of the short shorts on with a little bit of skin showing with the boots, and then you can see the socks are even just coming up just over the boot line there. Then we have Dr. Allan Grant. Allan Grant has a nice blue shirt on there. He's also got a nice cap similar to John Hammond's, and he's also got one of the raptor claws there that he sort of threatens the kid with at the beginning of the movie. Then right here we have Dennis Nedry. Also a very nice torso piece as well. It's got that yellow coat, and it also has a what looks to be a bulge there. You can see his shirt is just a little bit tight around the stomach there. So 3 of these 6 minifigures come with alternate faces, all of which are scared faces. It's like they just saw the T-Rex. You can see the scared face on Dr. Ian Malcolm, then also Ray Arnold, Ellie Sattler, and then of course this is probably the best one. This is Dennis Nedry's face, where he just got sprayed by that venom from the one dinosaur. So there's the 6 minifigures that this set comes with. Also there's a cool display and the specifications plaque for the T-Rex. Alright, so let's take a look at the start of the show here. Of course we have our brick-built T-Rex, which is absolutely massive. It measures 70 centimeters from nose to tail, which is 27.3 inches. And he's also pretty tall as well. He's got a lot of movable components on him, such as his jaw. It will open and close, and you can see inside his mouth there is a tongue piece, and there's some teeth as well. Really well done with the color techniques in the inside to depict sort of a nice red mouth. And you can see just all the curvature and everything here. It's an absolute amazing brick-built masterpiece. Also comes with a really neat print piece there to do the eyes. Also, his whole head will move as well, so you can pose him in all sorts of different directions. There is a little bit of a Technic element that is exposed right here, but that's just a piece that's going to allow you to move his head in all sorts of different, well, up and down essentially. Right below his neck there, we have a couple of T.rex hands or arms, which of course are quite small because they're notorious for having really small hands and large bodies, sort of awkward for the T.rex. As for the toes do move, and so do the feet. They will spread out as well. So nice posable feet and toes. And also the legs will move as well. They're on a Technic sort of pin so that you can move them and pose this dinosaur in sort of all different poses. His tail is all separate entities, so you can see all of these will move. So you can almost sort of wag its tail and put it into different poses as well. Really nice color scheme using dark brown, reddish brown, and then some tan, and then a little bit of the dark bluish gray on the bottom here to sort of give him more rugged looking feet as well. He also has a claw on the back of his feet as well. I had a really good time building this dinosaur. It was unlike anything that I've ever built before, to tell you the truth. It is very unique, and it is an extremely fun build, and especially with the way I built it in that speed build there. I really sat down and took my time building it. I learned a lot, and it was just a lot of different techniques used to create this amazing sort of one-of-a-kind Lego set. So yes, the T-Rex is pretty big, but actually the bigger build of the two is actually the park gate. You can see that when comparing it to the T-Rex. The park gate is absolutely massive. It measures 16 inches or 42 centimeters high, 18 inches or 48 centimeters wide, and 5 inches or 14 centimeters deep. So it is quite deep. That's because there's all the scenes on the back side that we'll take a look at right away. Also, a lot of nice foliage here on the front. They use a whole bunch of different plant pieces and elements to make it look really cool. I don't think I've seen so many plant and elements, a nice mixture of them in one little clustered area in a while, and it really looks good. I like the way the plants are creeping up the gate as well. On either side, we have these sets of flames. You have 4 sets of flames on each side, and each torch or set has 4 different torches, which is pretty cool. Then right here we have the big wooden gate that brings you into the park, and that actually does swing open too pretty smoothly. I really like that feature. And when we swing that open here, you can see the base. It actually indicates that there's a couple different tire treads, and this is where one of the guided cars would go through. One thing that would have been nice is if this set came with one of the Jurassic Park Jeeps that would almost clip into there. And I'm actually almost curious if this is an indication that if they're going to issue a set that would be compatible with that track. It's something to think about, or maybe even the Lego group should issue a couple different sets for a couple different Jurassic Park Jeeps, because we know there's different styles of Jurassic Park Jeeps. So that's something I think that this set could have to almost enhance it. Another thing that could enhance this set significantly is this piece right here. These are sticker pieces, really nice sticker pieces. I like the Jurassic Park logo, but in my opinion, those should have been print pieces. If that was a print piece, that would be pretty cool and a pretty valuable piece to have, definitely. Doesn't seem like they create very many large print pieces though. I don't know, it must be just a cost thing. Obviously, it's a lot cheaper to manufacture stickers than print pieces. Really well shaped though, using all sorts of different plate work, using tiles and studs, and same with the sides too. These are actually panels that will lift up, but the way they're sort of clipped into place to construct the overall shape of the gate is very impressive, and once again a really fun build. Let's turn it around here. We'll have a look at some of the different scenes that we can see on the back. Right here you can see the mechanism that sort of opens those gates. So on the back here, there's actually 7 different iconic scenes that are depicted. And of course, those 7 different scenes interact with the minifigures that come with this set. So these little scenes here are actually packed with detail, and I really like the way the minifigures interact with the scene. Right here we have Ian Malcolm sort of looking sexy and injured on the bed. To the right we have a fire extinguisher and then a bunch of stuff on the shelves and behind that ladder there, along with the cupboard on the left hand side. Right above that there we have John Hammond, and he is eating some sweets and scooping some ice cream. Crowded table full of sweets and ice cream. Then right above that, this is a really neat scene here with Dennis Nedry. Sort of in that mudslide scene right after he got sprayed in the face, and you can actually see his sort of hidden shaving cream can, stash can, right in behind him there, sort of going down the mudslide as well. On the very top here, we have Allan Grant looking at some of the freshly hatched dinosaur eggs. Then right here, we all know this scene. This is a porta potty. Why is there a porta potty here? Well, it's because that's the scene where the lawyer got eaten by the T-Rex. So I think there's actually a missed opportunity here. I think there should have been a lawyer minifigure in the set to go along with that scene. Why have the toilet there and no lawyer? Then we have the computer whiz Ray Arnold with all his computers. Of course, that's Samuel L. Jackson. Where's all the cigarettes? And then right down here, we have our final scene. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones. I don't know why, but it's Ellie Sattler sort of in the control room there, trying to get the power back on, looking a little bit frantic. I really like the build here with the really neat looking floor there with all the grid pieces, and there's just some grid and some buttons and a power switch. And then there's actually like some trans pieces in behind her there just to sort of give some LED light feel. So that's the 7 different scenes on the back side of the Jurassic Park gate for the T.rex Rampage set. So this large Lego set comes with 2 different instruction manuals. Book 1 builds the T-Rex and book 2 builds the large gate. Inside book number 1, in the first few pages here, there's a write-up on the set itself, the different scenes and minifigures and characters, and then also the team and the design team and everything that actually created the Lego set. Large Lego sets come with large boxes, of course. We have a nice image of the set on the front, along with the characters on the bottom. There's also the characters and plaque shown on the side of the box. The size of the dinosaur is also on the side of the box. And then right here we have just sort of a nice overview of the set. The dinosaur showing the back. And then right here, I really like this. It sort of depicts all the different scenes in Lego format and then from the movie format as well. And of course, it shows that park gate opening feature, but there should be a lawyer sitting on that toilet. Overall, I think this is a great Lego set to have in any collection, especially if you're my age and you grew up with this movie, and I've seen it countless times. Amazing build with the T-Rex, great posability, and very well sculpted using a bunch of different building techniques. I really love the minifigures, truly iconic minifigures, mostly of which are exclusively found in this Lego set. The park gate is really neat as well. I really like all the different iconic Jurassic Park scenes depicted on the back of the gate. So overall, I highly suggest it. I know there are some controversial comments about this set due to the scale of it and the price of it. But overall, I think once you actually physically see it and have it and know the size of it, I think it's definitely worth it, especially after considering just the popularity of the movie and the theme. That's really about it for today, guys. Just wanted to do a comprehensive overview of this new Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage Lego set. Let me know what you guys think by commenting below. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate the view, and stay tuned for some more great stuff here on my YouTube channel. Remember to like this video and subscribe.